Want to see more?
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Retro Matt, thanks for stopping by.
Yo, thanks for having me again.
So today we're going to talk about Bionic Commando. It celebrated its 30th anniversary. Holy crap, 30 years already. 1988 it was released by Capcom.
Yep.
And for us, this was not only the first Capcom game we've ever played, but it's also, and I was just discussing this with Retro Matt today, it's most likely the first game we ever beat. Of course, we received our NES for a Christmas gift, and you get the pack-in game Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, and I don't think we beat Super Mario Bros. First. I think that was like the second game we beat.
Yeah.
Because we received Bionic Commando. I don't know if it was late in the spring or something like that, but our older brother Derek went to a trade show or something like that and picked up a loose cartridge of Bionic Commando
and Friday the 13th for his
Yeah,
we
there's
got
two.
both of those
Right.
for us.
Yeah. So, and there's no way we're going to finish Friday the 13th. There's no instruction
Not
manuals
yet.
or anything like that. Yeah. But Bionic Commando was a really sweet game because you didn't jump. You used a bionic arm to swing you around up levels and down platforms and things like that. And
It was very, very unique in that regard. A military backdrop, kind of like Nazis, but it's not because it's
not.
on NES, but the
but
Japanese version.
You're fighting the Nazis basically.
Yes.
And Hitler and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just a sweet, awesome game.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a lot of fond memories playing the game. I remember one time you drawing pictures of Bionic Commando when we actually did finish it.
Yeah.
You drew like Hitler in jail or something like that because he had his hands on the bars like this. That was pretty cool. I always liked that.
Yeah.
Do you remember drawing that by
I don't
chance?
remember.
No, but I do. I remember you. Yeah, you drew it. You showed it to Derek, and he was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." But the game's really awesome because you get so many items and different weapons. You get the bazooka, which destroys everything.
Yeah.
You get like the flamethrower, the machine gun. You get a lot of side items like the bulletproof vest, as well as like iron boots.
Yeah, the iron boots.
The rapid fire shot. It's really cool. You get the permit papers to actually allow you into different neutral zones, or else they'll they won't let you in. Which is really cool.
Yeah, and the medicine.
The medicine is probably the most useful sub-item in the game because it refills all your energy.
And the communication packs.
The packs.
Yeah.
Which is always fun because you can communicate with your
Like allies.
Your allies. You can
Yeah.
thank you. You can communicate with your allies in enemy territory, or you can wiretap the enemy. And they can actually catch you randomly. It's like a random thing. They can catch you, and then they send guards after you. Which I always thought that was cool.
I always was scared of it. I don't know, should we tap? And then the warning, the alarm would say.
It's like,
it's like, oh, scared.
Oh, I'm scared. No, that's really cool. Do you got any thoughts you want to add?
Geez, I remember us playing it all the time, and we get better and better each time. It was a difficult game for us, but it was the first game that I remember you ever beating, and actually the first game that I ever watched you play beat over and over.
Yeah,
it was a game that when you replayed it, you always beat it. And
yeah,
it was cool because it was the first game that we owned that we could finish
anytime you wanted.
Anytime you
Yeah.
wanted.
Yeah.
Next to like Double Dragon 2.
And things like that. That was like the first one though. Yeah, we got because it's just repetition. You didn't have the internet back then. You didn't have all these other distractions. We lived out in the country, so we didn't have satellite. We didn't even have cable.
No.
So we had aerial TV, you know, and there was not much to do out in the country. So especially in the summers off, like, you know, we would just replay these games over and over again. Bionic Commando is a perfect example of that. I actually remember during the summer, our cousins came over one time. It was the one and only time. My cousin Ron came by, and we were playing Bionic Commando, and he was like all asking us questions and stuff about it. And so we're like, okay, here, you can play. And we reset the thing and play the first level. He's like, where's the jump button? I was like, he just kept yammering on the game because there was no jump. You didn't understand the bionic arm and the swinging mechanic and all that.
Oh, yeah, so sweet.
Which is like the greatest thing about that game. It's so much fun when you master the bionic arm. How you can like swing from like spotlight to spotlight, or grab on last second onto a ledge to save your hide.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's really awesome, and it's a fun game. I love playing that game. And the music is my god, the music is so good. It's very underrated. Very underrated original soundtrack.
And when you hook on to like the spotlights, whatever side you go on, you'll kind of
slide
like down. So you have to
really
kind of
cool.
you kind of have to kind of like position where your hook's going to be. So if you want
yeah.
to slide this side, you can grab onto the next ledge and go.
Yeah, you gotta shoot a little bit. You have to overshoot your swing a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, so
Simple things like that just make it so much better. And then talking about when we were playing it just a couple hours ago, when you were doing the underground tunnels that you can find.
Yeah.
Which I remember us as kids, we rarely found. We did once by probably accident.
sheer accident. We
And
found the secret passageway. You
Yeah.
want to go ahead and say it? Go ahead.
Yeah, and so I was playing it, and first time we ever saw the underground truck level, because when you pass through that certain underground, it'll automatically flash an enemy warning sign, and then you have to go down into the tunnels.
Yeah,
it was really cool. It's probably one of the coolest looking secret areas that we never found in the game ever, and you can find a hidden item, the helmet.
Yeah, the helmet,
which is awesome.
Which deflects 2 shots, kind of like the bulletproof vest that deflects 3, and the cross deflects 1 random shot.
Yeah.
The helmet was always an item that, as kids, we could never find. We could never find that item. We didn't understand where it was or anything. We must have played that game hundreds of times. And what's that one item that's it's always missing?
Yeah.
And it was the helmet. And you found it. As you gain information in different neutral zones. You'll gain information to the underground sections, which by late, it's pretty late when you find it, so it's kind of pointless.
It's sucky.
But it's really cool that it's there, and I just showed it to Retro Matt just a few hours ago, and he thought it was pretty damn cool.
It was awesome.
So yeah, it's really neat. Yeah. So anyways, guys, that pretty well wraps things up. We just wanted to talk about Bionic Commando, our love for it.
Oh yeah.
And it's amazing soundtrack, by the way.
30 years.
30 years. God, don't we feel old?
Yeah.
So anyways, guys, if you have any thoughts or memories about Bionic Commando, please leave it down below. We'd love to hear it from you guys. This is the Max Pack 24 channel. I'm Will. This is Retro Matt. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me again.
So anyways, guys, you want to say your catchphrase?
Later days and later levels.
For those about the retro, we fucking salute you. Take care.
See ya.